Shalagramatharine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paramaka Vasudeva Parayoga Vasudeva Parakriyaka Vasudeva Param Jnanam Vasudeva Param Tapaka Vasudeva Parodharmo Vasudeva Paragatihi. Hare Krishna. I welcome all dear devotees for this wonderful, amazing journey of 18 days on the day of day 2, chapter 2, on behalf of ISKCON Mangaluru Kulai Temple. And I offer my obeisances under the lotus feet of Radha Govinda. I also welcome all of you on behalf of Namanishta Prabhu. Hare Krishna, once again, thank you so much. You know, it is very, very difficult. In Tamil, there is a proverb. Aridhu, aridhu, manidarai pirattal aridhu, we say. What is that? To have a human body is extremely difficult. Unless and until we all have done great austerity, we will not be able to get a human body, right? Because human body is the only vehicle by which or through which we can go to Goloka. No other body, even Devata body, they can't. We will learn in the 9th chapter. Devatas have to come back to this Burloka in order to go to Goloka. So from Devaloka, all the Devatas will have to fall down to this material world. Only then, from this material world, only we can go. Yesterday, we also saw how to use the elevator. That one switch, Bhakti Yoga. If we get on to that elevator directly, we will go, isn't it? So we all should be very grateful that we have this human body. We have to be more grateful that all our senses are working properly. Those senses are subject to committing mistakes. We all are not. We all don't on time. We all have joined with Srila Prabhupada's mercy, right? Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. So one small thing I would like to revise. Anyone wants to revise yesterday's lesson? Hare Krishna. Just don't bother whether it will be correct or not. We should never be bothered about, what will others say. We generally say, if we only think what will others say about us, when will we think about ourselves? So, anybody wants to revive? I mean, just whatever little you know, without any hesitation, raise your hand.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Upasana Mataji. Hari Bol.
Yes, it's Hari Bol. It's Slok 1. We started Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yutsava Mam Kaha Pandaichva Kim Kurvat Sanjaya. So, and we can learn 5 things: compensation, no enjoyment, sin, family tradition, and indecision. Indecision or decision? I'm sorry.
Correct, indecisiveness. Arjuna is not able to decide. Indecisiveness.
Yeah, indisciplinance.
Correct.
And we learn about the Bhagavad Gita has the 18th chapter and 700 sloka. 700 sloka and 18 chapters, and
Okay.
we learn Chaitanya Mahaprabhu how to went to USA and spread all over the Hare Rama Hare Krishna mantra. And we learn Dharma Kshetre, divine chariot, and victory. Rishikesa.
Wonderful.
And Bhagyalakshmi. That's done. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Hare Krishna Mataji.
right. Hari bol, Hari bol.
Hari
No,
bol,
sorry,
Hari bol.
Mataji. Very nice, Mataji. Correct. 5 reasons. First, the 5 reasons Arjuna refused to fight. Compassion, no enjoyment, killing other people, sinful activity. What will happen to the family tradition? Finally, he is not able to decide. This we saw. Then what else we saw? That is the 9 reasons Mataji said, right? But 1 second. Okay, I'll share this. Yeah. Okay. First we saw this. You all are able to see my screen? Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Yes,
Mata.
Mataji.
Yes. So we saw Ananta Vijaya, the conch shells, the sound of the conch shells reflected that Pandavas are going to win. So Ananta Vijaya is Yudhishthira's conch shell, Poundra is Bhima's, and Devadatta is Arjuna's, Sughosha and Mani Pushpaka are Nakul and Sagade's. Actually, I wanted to discuss about this verse also. I will come back to this. Before that, the where in which verses, yesterday I told you, remember, I'll make one slide to explain. So in 1.28, Arjuna is asking Krishna, oh my dear Krishna, seeing my friends and relatives present before me in such a fighting spirit, I feel the limbs of my body are quivering. My mouth is drying up. That is in 1.28. This shows that compassion. Then 1.31. I don't see how any good can come from killing my own kinsman in the battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. So why should I kill them? If I'm not going to get any of these things, what is the reason to kill them? So there is no happiness. This is a second reason Arjuna gave for not fighting. Then the third reason, he tells, killing everybody, it's a sin. Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. This word aggressor is very, very important, no doubt. I'll tell the meaning of aggressor when I tell the answers today. Okay, therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune? This is another reason. Goddess of the fortune is there with us. Bhagyalakshmi is there with the Pandavas. That is why they will win. It came, right? Bhagyalakshmi. And how could we be happy? By killing own kinsman? Not possible. So I will not. Then that fourth reason, when irreligion is so prominent in the family, oh Krishna, the woman of the family became polluted. And from the degradation of womanhood, what will happen? All unwanted progenies will come, the offsprings, what they will be producing will not be the legal ones. They will not be following the Varnashrama Dharma. There may be, like from cross between one, the Varnashrama Dharma, and another, Shudras, probably. So these all are Arjuna's worries. That is why Arjuna does not want to fight. This also we saw yesterday. And these are the reasons we saw. The why they will win, who? Pandavas. If the war is at Dharma Kshetra, Dharma will win. And Lord, this one, Hanuman is there. Hanuman is there in the Dvaja. And what Shankanada, okay, so Shankanada, that conscience, what they blew, that sounds were uproaring sounds of the Shankanada. That also. Next one is chariot. So chariot is like Krishna is there, it is Agni Deva's chariot, and it is held on Mokshada Ekadashi, and Krishna is telling on Mokshada Ekadashi. So on this Ekadashi, what will happen? Whoever, like not only Ekadashi, in front of Krishna, whoever leaves their body, they are Tekta Jivita. Okay, so then Arjuna has got Gandiva and so many other Ashtas. Even he has got Pashupata Sastra. He has got, what is that? One more. Abhimanyu, that is, who is that? 1 second, you give me. Brahmastra. He has even got the highest Astra, Brahmastra. All the Astras are there with Arjuna. But still, there is a reason why Pandavas can win, but still Arjuna does not want to. And Rishikesha is there with them. Who is Rishikesha? We know very well. Rishikesha is the controller of the senses. Okay, so these are the 9 reasons. So I said one more we will see. No, this verse I wanted to show yesterday. Yeah, Arjuna is telling Krishna, oh Krishna, Senayor Ubayor Madhye, and I hope you all are able to see that. Senayor Ubayor Madhye, Ratam Stapayat Vachuta. Achyuta. That is why I wanted to read this verse. Achyuta means what? Who is Achyuta? One who is infallible. One who is infallible is known as the Achyuta. Krishna will never fall down, right? There are two kinds of people. We will see in the 15th chapter. One is fallible, another one is infallible. But Krishna is beyond that. Purushasya Paramatmeti Udahritaka. So that verse says Krishna is beyond this fallible and infallible. He is a Uttama Purusha. So to that Uttama Purusha, Arjuna is giving instruction. Oh Krishna, go there. See, that shows how close Arjuna is to Krishna. His Sakha. Krishna's Sakha Arjuna is. This is one another reason. There are so many reasons why Krishna selected Arjuna to tell Bhagavad Gita. One of the reason is Arjuna is Bhagavan's Sakha. Sakha Cheti. There is another verse. Yavadeta Indriyeksham Yoda Kamana Pastitan. Oh Krishna, I want to inspect. What is a nirikshanam? What is nirikshanam? Inspection. I want to go and see where in the center, if you take the Ratha, I will see who all are on the other side to fight with me, fight with us. Oh, infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I may see those present here who desire to fight, and with whom I must contend in this great trial arms. Hope you all understood. So remember, second chapter is a nutshell. It is a synopsis, we call it as in research and all, right? So it is like a synopsis. It gives a gist of all the yogas. Yesterday I told you, if you remember, 1 to 6 Karma Yoga, 7 to 12 Bhakti Yoga, 13 to 18 Jnana Yoga. So there are so many yogas which are spoken about in Bhagavad Gita. Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. Of course, in all the culmination of all path leads to one destination. But this statement is a very wrong statement. All path leads to one destination, it's fine. But all gods whom we worship will not lead to one destination. Srila Prabhupada says that if you buy a ticket for Calcutta, that for the train which goes to Calcutta only, you should sit. You can't sit in the train which is meant for Mumbai train. And you can't say that Mumbai train is not taking me to Calcutta. So if we worship Lord Krishna only, the Supreme Personality of Godhead only, we can reach Goloka. No other demigods. Okay, but here what it is said, Karma Yoga you follow or Dhyana Yoga, whichever yoga you follow, all the yogas are going to finally culminate in Bhakti Yoga. The reason being, Krishna only tells, to start, we all are karmis, right? We can't leave our family and we can't take sannyasa. We can't, leave our family and I want to obtain knowledge. We can't go to Himalayas to read scriptures. Why I'm saying Himalayas to read scripture means meditate. Those days, yesterday I told, in Satya Yoga, by meditation, they got to the whole knowledge of Shastras. And in next, Treta Yuga, by Yajna, they got the realization. And in third, Dwapara Yuga, by temple worship and visiting dhams, Archa Vigraha, by worshipping, they got the realization. But in Kali Yuga, realization is very easy. As just now Mataji, Upasana Mataji said, yes, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us the easiest formula. One tablet will cure all disease. That is Mahamantra. Okay, Hare Krishna. Still, if you are, any one of you have any doubt, kindly note down or write in the chat. We will come back to that. Okay. Achha, yesterday, again, one more thing I left. That was, there was one slide. That slide was from Gita Mahatmyam. Gita Mahatmyam means what? Gita ki Mahima. That means the glorification of Gita. What is said that in Gita Mahatmyam? Why should we read Gita? So yesterday when Prabhu asked, why should we read? So Gita Mahatmyam, I'll try. Tomorrow onwards, we will start that. One shloka in one slide I will put. We will do one small example I am telling. If we read Gita, it is said in Gita Mahatmyam that one Upanishad, one book, there are so many, 4 Vedas, 18 Puranas, and so many other scriptures are there. But as again I said yesterday, Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagyo Hipatritaha. Where? Kali Yuga. In this Kali Yuga, Prayena Alpayushaha. Kalavasmin Yuge Janaga. Everybody has the fighting tendency. Manda, very, no knowledge at all. Foolish people, we all are. In Kali Yuga. Okay, so I'm not saying in Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, 10th verse is this. So Manda Buddhi, Manda Bhagya, very unlucky. Sumanda Matayo, people who guide us are also foolish. They don't guide us in the right path. Finally, Hipadritaka. We all the time living, we are disturbed. Some problem or the other will be keep waiting before we solve another problem. So what happens? One Bhagavad Gita, if we read, that is what is Gita Mahatmyam says, that one Upanishad, out of all, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, these two if we read, because Bhagavad Gita we have to read, because you are getting the opportunity to tell Bhagavad Gita, to read Bhagavad Gita. Who has said this? Krishna's words they are. How, we are all so fortunate. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, of course. We all are reading Bhagavad Gita here, is it not? Okay, so Gita Mahatmyam says that reading Bhagavad Gita will once, but one phrase is very important. How do we have to read it? With full inquisitiveness and with full attention, rapt attention. This is very important. This is said in the second verse of the first canto. Dharma prochita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavam atra vastu shivadam. In front of this Bhagavatam, other things are nothing. Okay, so that Bhagavatam, Vedyam Vastavam Atra Shivatam, Tapatrayonmulanam. If we read that, 3 kinds of miseries. What are those 3 kinds? We will see in the next classes. So these 3 kinds of miseries only trouble every human being. We will be Unmulanam. Tapatrayon Unmulanam. What is it? Unmulanam. Uprooted. So none of these miseries will affect us. Next sentence says verse, in that verse, next line says, but we have to listen to this with rapt attention, inquisitiveness. Yesterday I said, Tadvidi Pranipatena Pariprashnena Sevaya, with full inquisitiveness, humility. We have to ask doubts, questions, to clear that. Then same way here, Gita Mahatmyam, in the slide it was said, one Gita Shastram is sufficient. So Gita and Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam go hand in hand. These are like 2 eyes. 2 eyes are actually they are the Lord's the sun and moon. Sun and moon are considered to be the Lord's eyes. Okay, so we need both the eyes. So these 2 books are like that. Also it is said, even it is like, reading Bhagavad Gita is like taking bath in the Ganga, which purifies our heart. So you all are now, it is like Gange Jane Snane. It is equal to having a dip in the ocean of Ganga, reading Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Since I left that slide yesterday, I thought it is very important to tell. But today's chapter is also as big as that only. This we already revised. So these 5 reasons, all of you know. The last one is indecision. That will come today. Okay, the other 4 reasons I showed you in the this one slide. This is the turning point. This is the climax of Bhagavad Gita. If this verse had not been there, Krishna would have not told Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. In 2.6, Arjuna told Krishna, oh Krishna, sorry, I can't decide anything. Whatever you tell me. I can't decide whether to fight or not. In the next verse, he is saying, all of you in the unmute condition only, please repeat this after me. Let it be unmute. I will give a chance at the end to repeat 2 shlokas. That time you can unmute. Karpanya dosho pagata svabhavaha prichami tvam dharma sammuda chetaka yachreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme शिष्यस्तेहं शादिमां त्वां प्रपन्नम शिष्यस्ते aham shadimam tvam prapannam. Oh Krishna, consider me as your disciple. Now I am your disciple, Shishya. Te aham, I have become your disciple. You know, now consider me as your disciple and you tell me what am I supposed to do. I will do whatever you say, Krishna. But if I am not able to decide for myself, what is saying? Karpanya tosho pahata swabhavaha. Oh, I have lost all my composure. Now I am Arjuna himself is telling, I am behaving like a very weak man. I have lost all my strength. No, after seeing these people in front of me, my father-in-laws, my gurus, my grandfathers, my grandchildren, my brothers, oh Krishna, I have lost all my composure. Sorry, Krishna, please tell me, no, what is good for everybody. In fact, here it is written for me, but Arjuna is asking this question for us. Arjuna knows everything. Arjuna is Vishaka Sakhi. But why he is asking all these things? Because if Arjuna asks that Pariprashnena Sevya, and Arjuna not asked these kind of questions to Krishna, Krishna would not have told Bhagavad Gita. If Krishna had not told Bhagavad Gita, we would not have got that formula, or we would not have come to know about the path which will lead us to Goloka, which will lead us to our original home, which will help us to go back to our own real, eternal Father. Fathers, you see Brahma. Who is Brahma's father? Yesterday I told the verse. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. So Brahma came from the navel of the lotus, from the navel, the stem of the lotus came, and from the lotus Brahma came. Of who? Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. That Vishnu gave the full scriptural knowledge into the heart of Brahma. So we have to learn this in disciplic succession. We saw yesterday. So to become a disciple is extremely important. Without going to school, nowadays many people, school homing, they say, even if it is school homing, the person, whether the mother, father, whoever it is at home, whoever teaches, they are guru. So we can't say without guru we can succeed in our life. Guru is very, very important. Okay, see, he has surrendered. He has become a disciple. He is requesting Krishna, oh Krishna, please now you tell me what am I supposed to do. Okay, Baba, who is Krishna then? Why Arjuna surrendered to him? What is the need? Krishna, Arjuna will think, no, oh, Krishna is my friend with whom I used to always fight, with whom I used to lie down, joke, sleep, play. I used to share my food. All this so beautiful, right? How beautiful this smile is. You know, we won't feel like going to the next slide at all. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to show you one more verse. Here there are 2 birds, isn't it? Who are these 2 birds? What are they? What are these 2 birds? One second, you give me the PPT design. I think I have put that verse here. Yeah. Samne vrikshe purusho nimna agno nishaya shochati muhyamanaha jushtam yada pashyantyan yamishyam sa mahimanamiti vita shokaha. What is the meaning? This is given in the Mundak Upanishad. Seated on the same tree. So all of you now try to imagine, visualize. There's a tree. You saw the picture now. In the tree, what happened? Two birds are sitting. One bird, what is one bird doing? That, one bird actually is enjoying the fruit. So many fruits are there on the tree. One bird is going on enjoying the fruit without even knowing that at the back the hunter is waiting to hunt the bird, kill that bird. But this bird does not know. So what is happening? But there is another bird near the same. Seeing this bird, oh, how innocent this bird is. There the hunter is trying to kill, and this bird is not even knowing that. What is this bird doing? Enjoying the fruit. That is what we all do in our life. Mrityu Harati Vaipumsam. I told you, Mrityu Harati Vaipumsam. Death is standing in front of us. We do not know. Every sunset and every sunrise reduces one day. Without knowing that, we are enjoying this material world, thinking this material world has been created only for me. This material world has been created only for my enjoyment. Everyone has to listen to me. I should be the last person. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Internet connection is unstable. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So these two birds, this is like one bird represents the soul in our body. Another bird represents the Paramatma in our body. The nature of the soul is only to desire. Yesterday, Prabhuji asked, why have we come here? Why have we come here? Because in the previous birth, we had some desire. Why did we have the desire? It's the nature of the soul. If the soul is there, if the consciousness is there in this body, automatically the soul will only desire. That is the nature. That's a dharma. Actually, that's why yesterday I said Dharma Kshetre, that Dharma meaning is a little different here, but there is another Dharma meaning. I said, no, Dharma is the real nature. The sugar's real nature is to be sweet. After putting sugar in any dish, if you don't want the dish to be sweet, will it be? No, the nature of sugar is to be sweet. So similarly, the nature of the soul is to desire. We can't stop till the consciousness is there in this body, till the time the soul leaves this body, the soul will be desiring. So like that, the soul desired a lot of things in the previous birth. Oh, that Paramatma sitting near the soul. Just now I said one bird is soul. It desired. Paramatma is our eternal Father, right? It is none other than Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. That is the Krishna's expansion. Krishna's three Purushavati. Karnodakshaya, Garbhodakshaya, Kshirodakshaya. Kshirodakshaya Vishnu lives in everybody's heart. Sarvasya Chagam Kridi Sanni Vishnu. In everybody's heart, Lord is saying, I am residing. So that Lord is witnessing. That Lord is the Sakshi. He knows, oh, my child and this, it is my responsibility to fulfill this desire. So to fulfill that desire, whatever was the desire, according to the desire, to enjoy, the soul enters a suitable body. Suitable body, very important. If we have decided unnecessarily something, like all the time, somebody is very fond of eating. Any restaurant coming first, they have to go first and eat there. First person to enter the restaurant. What will happen? That soul is desiring all the time to eat something. So next birth, the Lord will give a suitable body for that soul. That soul will enter a pig's body. It can eat anything, anytime, anywhere. So the soul, desires the Paramatma. the Paramatma automatically fulfills the desire. So this is one answer for yesterday's Prabhuji's question. Why are we born again? Why have we taken this body? You might have last birth, we might have thought of something which is human action. So we might have become human and human. Okay. This is again a very, very important verse. This talks about the transmigration. You are seeing in the picture, you see, one body grows from the baby, comes out a small, tiny tot. Then gradually the soul does not grow. The physical body grows. But because of the presence of the soul, lot of changes take place in our body. We all know scientifically it has been proved so many cells are, destroyed and so many new cells are produced in our body. So that's a change. So same body undergoes many changes, but at the same time, when the soul leaves this body is like a vansasi jirnani vansasi jirnani yatamikaya navani grihilani. The same chapter 2.20. That verse 20 or 22. What does that say? A cloth, when it becomes torn, we throw the cloth and we wear a new cloth. Similarly, the soul also, when the body becomes torn out, means what? All the desires or all the karma, what we are supposed to go through in this birth are over. Our time is over. So that soul will leave our body. It will transmigrate into another body. Which body? What yoni? We will very well learn in chapter 8. Chapter 8 is Akshara Brahma Yoga. So for the timing, what? The soul only lets this body to grow. From where? From Kaumaram, Yavanam, Jara. Dehi means what body? Dehi no asmin yata dehe. I am seated in your body. That means the soul is embodied in our physical body. And because of that, presence of the soul, consciousness, this body changes from boyhood to youth, youth to old age, jara. Then finally, disease will definitely come. Jara is what? Disease. As we grow older, we get some disease or the other. Finally, at the time of death, this soul leaves this body and it keeps waiting for a suitable body. When the right suitable body is about to be created, the Lord gives him Maya Devi, Durga Devi. So this soul has to be fitted into this body. Then Maya Devi's action. After that, the Lord will not interfere in anything. He has given us the free will. So Maya Devi will give us that is why whole Maya, that entire what we see this material world is Maya. But it is not unreal, of course. It is, Maya is what? Illusion. But at the same time, this material nature is perishable. But the soul is eternal. Soul never dies. The next verse, next slide, we will see that. Oh, I hope you understood this. So a person who knows this fact, he will not be bewildered. So why he is saying this? Arjuna told, oh, I can't kill these people. Then Krishna is telling, oh, Arjuna, you are not killing them. Their soul is eternal. That same soul will be born again in some other yoni. What you are going to kill is the physical body, which is fallible, which is destroyable. So don't worry about this body. That is anyway made up of this Pancha Mahabhuta. We will again learn in the next chapters how this body is made up of. But for the time being, the body is perishable, the soul is eternal, ever existing. There was no time when the soul did not exist. There will be no time when the soul will not exist. It will exist eternally. See, this is another nature of the soul. What are the characteristics of the soul? Nainam chintanti shastrani. Shastram is what? Weapon. So nobody, this soul can never be cut into pieces by the weapon. Na ainam chintanti, cut into pieces. So I am not cut into pieces by any weapon. Nainam dahati pavakaha. Dahna means burn. So no fire can burn me. Pavakaha. Pavakaha is fire. Dahana is burning. So no fire can burn me. Na chainam. Clay the yenta. Apo. Apo is water. No, but generally we know how the weather is weathering. We all know weathering. So, but I am not withered, or I am not moistened by water or withered by the wind. So the nature of the soul. Why we can't cut? The size of the soul is 1 by 10,000 portion of the tip of our hair. Tip of our hair, if it is cut into 10,000 pieces, one piece will be our soul. So is it possible to destroy that soul? Isn't it? Anu. Anu means we can't even see from with our eyes. We can't touch, but only we can feel that this body consciousness is there. The soul is there in this body. See, so many experiments scientists have done, keeping the body in a cage. What is a glass cage? Seeing whether the Atma is going out or not. So many people have experimented so many things. But why all these things? Krishna will tell in this Bhagavad Gita only. Finally, at the end, in the 18th chapter. Oh, Arjuna, why are you bothering about all these things going on? Asking question is good. But I am telling don't bother, get up, take my name, at my order, go and kill them. Like that he will say. So when the Shastras are saying this, we should believe it. Why should we get into the experiment and all? Shastras will not tell anything like because it is Shruti, it came. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kaviye, that Supreme Personality of Godhead gave this knowledge through disciplic succession. Okay. Yes. So this is about the soul's journey. But what do we think? We all think I am this body. We forget that I am the soul. We are not this body. Who is I? So if I am the soul, why don't I say I hand? I knows. Okay, I, both I and you, I. But I knows, I mouth. Why don't we say my home? So that house belongs to somebody else also. That's why we say it is my home. Similarly, these parts of the bodies also belong to somebody. That somebody is the soul. So nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to him. 5.29. Bhoktaram Yagyatapasam Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. He is the supreme enjoyer. He is the supreme controller. So we should never claim any credit for anything what we have achieved. It is all the Lord. So you saw now the answer was given. What was the answers given? This is also again the what do you call nature of soul. Okay, but now from here, Hatova, from this slide, we are going to see what was the second question Arjuna said. Arjuna said, oh Krishna, I am not going to enjoy. Then why are you compelling me to fight? So beautiful. Just listen to me, then we will see the verse and the meaning. See, Krishna is simply telling, oh Arjuna, don't cry like this for everything, don't lament. We always lament about the past. We worry about the future. This is what the mind keeps doing. Mind will think about the past and lament. Why? And mind will also worry about the future. That is always fear. If. Okay. About the future, why did it happen? Why didn't I do? Why did she say this? Why did not give me this? All those things. But about the future, if it happens, what will I do? If she does not come, if they do not talk, if. So life is between if and but, we say no, same. So, but here Krishna is telling Arjuna, it's not like that. If you win, you will enjoy the kingdom. If you lose, wow, don't worry, you will come to my loka. Therefore, you don't have to do anything. Before you think about something in your mind, that will be in front of you. So don't you think in both the cases you are going to enjoy? Then why are you crying here saying that I am not going to enjoy? This answer Krishna gives. For the reason, second reason, that is no enjoyment. Hato va prapsyasi swargam jitva va bhokshyase mahim tasmad uttishta kaunteya yudhyaya krita nishchayaga. Tasmad uttishta kaunteya. Oh, Kaunteya, Kunti Putra, get up and fight with determination. Why? Because if you are going to be killed, where will you come? Swargam. You will come to my abode. Okay. If not, what will happen? Bhoga, you are going to Bhoga. Bhoga means enjoy. You are going to enjoy this Mahim, this kingdom. So in both the cases, you will enjoy. So don't worry, Arjuna. Get up. This is very important. Yudhyaya krita nishchayaka. Anything what we do, we have to do with determination. Nishtha. With the faith, with the nishtha. Yes, fifth one, no? Shraddha, sadhu sangha, bhajana kriya, anartha nivarti, then nishtha. After that, ruchi and asakti will come. So in the bhakti process, after anartha nivarti, the determination with faith with the determination comes. Now, Krishna is scolding Arjuna. Just I told, no, why are you going on crying? Get up and go. So he's telling the same thing. Abachevadamscha bahun vadishyanti tavahitaga nindandasya tava samartyam tato dukkataram nukim. See, people are going to, not cursing. People are going to tell ill words about you. Nindanti. Nindanti means telling balabura kena. That means telling bad words. What will they do? If you leave this fight and go to the forest, as you are saying, tomorrow people will say, Arjuna, such a coward person. He saw everybody in front of him. He was so afraid of them. He ran away from the battle. This is what the whole world is going to talk about you in future. Nindanti. So, for a Kshatriya like you, you are such a great warrior. In future, if the world talks about this like this, minute by minute, second by second, you will be dying. You will not be able to bear those words. Those words will be, killing you. But, see, but generally we say, no, dying is easy. But, getting killed inch by inch, the pain. Generally people say, oh, Krishna, don't let me go through the pain. Take me. I'm very happy. But don't give me any pain, people say, no. So Krishna is telling you, that will be more painful for a Kshatriya. What? When people talk ill about you, scorn you about your ability. This Arjuna doesn't have any ability. He is not a good soldier, warrior. He is such a darpo, covered, they will say. So, Arjuna, avachya, the words which are not to be spoken. Why are you speaking those words? Sollakudana vaarthigal, we say the words which are not to be spoken, unkind words. So, Arjuna, don't talk like this. Get up and fight. This is a wonderful verse. Those who all really want to, defend. Some people will say, no, why this Bhagavad Gita? What Krishna consciousness? What will we get by doing bhakti? By heart this verse and the meaning, you tell them this verse. Okay, then they will think, then you will also feel good. One person I brought him, near Krishna, like that you will feel. Neha Vikrama Nashosti. Pratyavayo na vidyate. Swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bayat. So this is the answer for the third question. Third question is saying, sin. It is papam. Okay, Papa Punyam, why are you bothered, Arjuna? See, what will happen if you are doing Papa? You will have to go through that. That's fine. But Bhakti is above all. Bhakti is above everything. In Bhakti, what beauty? This shloka, I will first explain, then we will see the meaning. Only in Bhakti, wherever, how much ever we learn or we do devotional service, and unfortunately the soul leaves, and we are so unlucky for some, we just are saying that our soul did not remember the Lord at the time of leaving the body. Okay, fine, no problem. So the soul had to take another birth. Oh, it took another birth also. But what will happen? We will take on bhakti from where we are living in this birth. That means, unlike our material education, In Bhakti, if you have learnt up to Bhagavad Gita, first level you have learnt. For some reason or the other, the soul leaves. Next birth, next yoni, whenever you take, what will happen? You will start from second level. You don't have to do first level. That is the meaning of this. But in material education, it's not like that. Even if we do PhD, 5 PhDs, we have to start from sleeping line, standing line, slanting line, etc. Is it not? But in Bhakti, it is not. So in Bhakti, what happens, you see the beautiful meaning this is. And the stories are also two good stories. Okay, this who is that? Hanuman and Skuril, very shortly we will see. So what happens once, Hanuman got a little pride, thinking, like you do lot of seva to Lord Rama. Like that, this Hanuman thought. And unfortunately, this Hanuman was laughing at the squirrel, thinking, oh, the squirrel tried to help Ram. You remember? It used to get drench itself in the water, roll on the sand, come and, put back the sand where the bridge work was going on, Setu, to go to Sri Lanka. So this squirrel also wanted to do little. That is whatever we can offer, that much service we should offer. We may not be able to offer Chappan Bhog. Lord does not want Chappan Bhog at all. He says Patram, Pushpam, Palam, Toyam, water. You give me these 4. Patram, Ilai, Tulasi. Okay, one pushpam you give. This is what the Lord says. So the Lord came to know about Hanuman's Prapti Mataji, I think. I will come back to you. Give me next, I
Mataji,
think, what is it?
the
Yes,
slides are not
Mataji.
changing actually.
Slides are not changing.
No, Mataji. It's in the first slide only.
Okay, Mataji. I'll show you. I'll show the previous ones also. Thank you for telling me, Mataji.
Okay.
1 second. I'll fast show what I showed in 1 second only. Okay, this you all saw, right? This parrot?
No, Mataji, nothing. So.
Okay,
Touching
parrot
nothing,
also.
anything.
Okay. This 100% I'm sure we saw. So who is Krishna we started? You remember? This one we saw, Karpanya Dosha. 2.7. This is the game changing. That is Arjuna is telling, I am your disciple. Now you tell me what I am supposed to do. Then we saw Krishna. Who is Krishna? 2 birds, the soul and the Paramatma. And the Paramatma notes down the desire. Accordingly, it gives the body. Beautiful Krishna. Then we saw this. The same soul goes through different stages. Kaumaram, Yavanam, Chara. That means youth, old age, and disease. Finally, it leaves the body at the time of death. We saw the same soul is, like body is growing, but the same soul passes through different bodies. This we saw the soul is very 1 by 10,000 size of the tip of the hair. So nobody can, Nainam Chintanti Shastrani. The soul can never be cut into pieces, or it can be burnt by fire, or moistened by water, or withered by the wind. Okay. This we saw. What is this? This is the answer for the second one. Oh Arjuna, if you win, you will get the kingdom. If you don't win, you will come to my abode. So in both the cases, you are going to be happy. Don't say there is no happiness. This is what we are seeing right now. So here the answer for the third one, sin. So in Bhakti, now we are able to see, right? Hanuman once got pride and he was laughing at a squirrel, seeing the seva squirrel was doing for Lord Ram, what little it can do. Then Lord Ram told Hanuman, for your body, your strength, you are doing big seva. The squirrel is doing small seva, but this seva is also counted. So that is what I was saying in Bhakti. How much ever, very little also. See, the lamp is given, you see. Why that example lamp is given? From one lamp, we can lit so many candles. One lamp, but is very essential. Another thing, a room is so dark. One lamp is sufficient to spell out the darkness. So bhakti is like that. If you have do bhakti, wherever you live in this birth, you will be taking on from there where you left in the previous birth. I hope you all understood. So bhakti, there is no diminution. Neha vikrama na nashtosti, no nashta. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya. Even if you have done very, very little bit of swalpamapyasya dharmasya, bhakti also you can take on from that level. So Srila Prabhupada, after going to America, he spread this bhakti cult, isn't it? Srila Prabhupada, you won't believe, even he taught Matajis how to wear saris also, you know, because Prabhupada used to tell, if you are doing Radharani Seva, that means kitchen Seva, we have to wear sari and go. We have to do Radharani Seva only in sari. Those who go to temple also in dresses, they may be, you know, allowed to cut vegetables, etc. But that too, big temples, they don't allow. But inside the kitchen means near the fire and touching the bhoga, they don't allow. They ask. Prabhupada taught everything, how to do Mangalarti, how to do Sandhyarati, Tulsi Arati, how to make a boga, everything Srila Prabhupada taught. All these things are devotional service. So if we are learning these things, next birth when we take, we all will be taking from there only. If you have reached 10 steps, you will climb only from the 11th. That is possible only in bhakti, not in material things. Okay, so there is no papa or punya in bhakti. That we will learn in tomorrow's chapter. If you do akarma, there is nothing binding. So what is akarma tomorrow? Okay, not today. Then 2.41, what is needed for doing bhakti? We need that full focus, single pointed focus we need. This story all of you know. The parrot is there and Dronacharya asks everybody, what do you see hidden inside the leaves? Somebody says tree, somebody trunk, somebody branch, somebody leaves. But Arjuna only says that he saw the eyes of the bird. So Arjuna is very famous for his focus. Vyavasayatmika buddhi. Vyavasayatmika means the mind is roaming around, no, here also, there also, there also. We say, no, jack of all, master of none. So the mind keeps roaming around and keep thinking or doing something or the other. Then we can't do bhakti. When can we do bhakti? Ekaha kurunandana. One pointed focus. One who worships all the God. Monday I worship Shivji, Tuesday I worship who is that Hanuman, Wednesday I worship Krishna, who is that Ganesh. Like that, if you worship, that is not the worship. That one pointed one worship, that is worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That will help us to go to Goloka. Like whom example? Prahlada Maharaj. He was tortured like anything by his own father, but he was focused. Narayana, Narayana. He was crippled. He was put in a room wherein poisonous snakes were there. He was rolled down from the top of the hill. He was put into a room where a mad elephant was there. He was not bothered at all. In his concentration, only Krishna was there. Narayana was there. He was going on calling Narayana. That is known as Ekaha Kuru Nandana. Now Bhagavan says, Oh, Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Parthamanogatan Atmanyevatman Atushtaka Stita Prajnas Tadochete. Important verse. See, there is one, some people known as Stita Prajna. You all might have heard, I think. You know, what is that? Are you mad or what? Like that we ask. Pitta pidichitta, we ask. What does that mean? But the person is not conscious about what he is doing, what he is talking, where he is going. They're not conscious. Why? These people, these Tita Prajna, whom we are talking about now, they all the time think about Krishna. In their thought, manasa, vacha, karmana, Krishna, 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 Krishna. So, Arjuna once asked in the previous verse, Arjuna asked Krishna, oh Krishna, you are talking about people, Ekaga Kurunandana, who are able to single pointed focus. You are talking about, no? How can I identify them? How will they look like? How will they walk? How will they speak? Arjuna is asking like a child. He knows. Again, he is asking for us. Yes, Prabhu, Satvik Prabhuji. Am I audible?
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
You are not able to hear me?
No, ma'am.
Since when, Prabhu?
It's 2
Sometimes
minutes.
it breaks down actually, ma'am.
Okay. Don't worry, Mataji. 1 second. Give me only 1 second. I'll talk from my mobile. Yes. Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji is clear, but sometimes it's buzzing.
Are you able to hear me now? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
The Blessed Lord said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of sense desire, which arise from mental construction. That's why I told you, remember, the soul's nature is to desire. Desire. So we people are, getting entangled in this material world. We desire, so we do something. By doing, we are bound. We are bound by what? Good acts you do, we are bound by punya. Bad we do, we are bound by sin. So every action has an equivalent reaction. Same thing here. When I was telling that only. So whenever, what Krishna is saying, Prajati yadakaman sarvan parthamanogapan atmanyevatmana tushtara stita prajna tadochyate. So for the question which Arjuna asked, how will this Stita Prajna look like? How will this Stita Prajna talk? How will they walk? Okay, so Krishna is answering. The Blessed Lord said, Oh Partha, how can you identify them? I am telling you. When a man gives up all varieties of sense desires, a person who does not have any desire at all, who does not keep on thinking in his mind. If at all he thinks, he will think only about Krishna, nothing else. So that person. And when his mind finds satisfaction in the self alone, what is in the self alone? He knows that not this body, I am the soul. So he is happy with the soul. He is happy by self-realization. That person is a pure Sthitadir Muni. For that I told this example of Prahlad Maharaj. He was put into a room wherein mad elephant was there. He was put into a room wherein poisonous snakes were there. He was put into fire. You see next was this one. He was put into fire. But all that time he was only chanting Narayana's name. See, actually, there's a very small story. Holika is the sister of Hiranyakashipu. Holika had a boom. That is, even if she enters the fire cannot do any harm to her. So now Hiranyakashipu wanted to kill Prahlad. He tried all. He even threw him from the top of the hill also. Nothing happened to Prahlad. So he told his sister, called his sister Holika, you take Prahlad and sit in the fire. Anyway, fire can't touch you. So Prahlad will be burnt into ashes. But what happened? Holika was burnt into ashes. Prahlad came intact. Because of Lord. Why? Prahlad kept on saying, Narayana, Narayana, right? That is why. Okay, Hare Krishna. So that means what? Ekaga Kurunandana. All our focus. Our Srila Prabhupada is the best example. He only, any time, you can't see Srila Prabhupada all alone, other than, okay, having prasadam is okay, and wrinkled face. All the time smiling, and people around him, because he always used to think about Krishna, isn't it? Okay. Now, yeah, very important verse once again. Why people? You all may be thinking, no? See, Nobody wants to do anything wrong. Nobody wants to tell a lie. But sometimes it happens so, we ourselves think, no, as such a small lie, no, if I tell this lie, what will happen? Nothing will happen. We might have gone late somewhere. So we might have told, I did not get the bus. But fact might have been, bus we might have immediately got. We might have left the home only late. These kind of small. Somewhere you go, you do not want to eat, you don't like what they have cooked. You will say, just now I ate at home and came, I am not feeling hungry. You might not have eaten, but this is a lie. Isn't it? So small things. Similarly, we do some act which we do not want to do, but still at times we are compelled to do. Something is pushing us to do. What is that? That's what is very important verse. Dhyayate vishayan pumsaha sangasteshu upajayate sanga sanjayate kamaga kamat krodho vijayate. Yes. While contemplating the object, if you have to go catch 5 o'clock flight tomorrow, you have to leave home at least by 2:30 and 3:30 you have to reach the airport. Will you be keep on thinking, I have to get up at 2, I have to get up at 2, I have to catch my flight at 5? Quite natural. We are not saints, no? Automatically the mind will think about that only. That is what is dhyayate vishayan. Keep on thinking about something. What something? Contemplating about the object of senses. My friend told that she saw a movie. Very nice movie. My mind is going on thinking. Or you listen to beautiful music before sleeping. Your mind is going on humming that music. These all are the contemplation of the senses, what the senses have enjoyed. Yes, internet connection. While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them. Whatever we think about, keep on thinking, attachment develops. And from such attachment, lust develops. And from lust comes anger. You think of Hare Krishna, I'm out of the laptop. It's okay. Till I rejoin, I'll tell you. If a girl likes a boy. So what happens? This girl automatically in her mind, if she thinks that I like this boy, automatically what will happen? All her thoughts will be about that boy only. There's no doubt in that at all. So the mind will be contemplating about that boy automatically. So when the mind contemplates about the boy, whatever action she does, once again, I'm rejoining. Give me only 1 minute. Okay. The dhyayate vishayan pumsa. The mind is going on contemplating and sangasteshu upajayate. So it develops an attachment for that. Now listen very carefully. This attachment, byproducts, there are 2 byproducts for this attachment. Once the desire is fulfilled, that desire will grow into a greed. If the desire is unfulfilled, that desire will become it will get into anger. So, greed and anger. What is greed? When the lust is satisfied. What is anger? When the lust is not satisfied. You wanted something, you are not getting that. 1 second, why is it troubling? Till now it was working well. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare, Rama, 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 Hare. Okay, another example I will tell you, you may be able to understand. See, okay, husband and wife go to a shop. So they buy a lot of ice cream. Husband told, okay, let us buy ice cream and go home. So, okay, their wife is again telling, it's not good for you, but still, she doesn't, husband does not listen. No, we will buy. So, one big loaf they brought it home. So, the husband said, okay, let it be. I will go for a walk and come. After coming back, I will eat the ice cream. Okay. He went, 2 cases we will take. He went for a walk, he came back. He opens the fridge and sees the ice cream is not there. Asking the wife. The wife says, Oh, is it? 1 second. I really don't know why it is not getting connected. Network is there, all is there, but I'm not getting connected. The wife told that I have thrown the ice cream because you have sugar. So doctor has told that you are not supposed to have ice cream. This is one case. What will be that reaction? You all can understand. Anger. So the lust, the desire to eat ice cream is not fulfilled. So this grew into anger. The next one. Okay, husband came, ice cream is there. He opened the fridge and he got the ice cream. So here what happened? He is eating ice cream a lot. 1 scoop, 2nd scoop. Obviously, if he likes it, he cannot satisfy his lust, his desire with 1 scoop. He is going on eating and eating and eating. His sugar level goes very high. So because of the greed, he was not satisfied with 1 scoop. So he ate. Now he has to go through pain. So that is what is Sangaste Shupa Jayate. Sanga Sanju. Network is there. I am connected all, but Zoom is not getting connected. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, this is the last attempt. Otherwise, I will share with from my mobile only. Give you yes, Hare Krishna. Krishna is mercy. I am joining with my, but I need to make myself host only. Then I can share. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, I'll make you host.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I'm not able to see you, but
yeah, I have joined Mataji. Maybe in chitrakrishna sevini only it is.
it is
I will
2 is
explain
seen,
that.
but 1 is not seen.
1 is not seen. Okay.
No.
I have given thumbs up.
Okay, now Chitra Subramaniam will do.
Yeah. Oh, it came in the name of Chitra Subramanian. Okay, Mataji. Hare
I'll make you
Krishna.
host, Mataji.
No, you have made me. Sorry, Mataji. You have made me. Yes. Thank you. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yes. This is again a very important verse. Dhyayate Vishayan Pumsa Sangaste Shupajayate Sanga Sanjayate Kamaha Kamat Krodhobi Jayate. Oh no. Are you able to see the screen now?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. So this is what the lust. Lust becomes greed and anger in under 2 circumstances. What are they? When the sense objects are okay, sense objects keeps on contemplating, attachment develops, attachment grows into deep desire, lust, and when the lust is not satisfied, it turns into anger, or the same lust, when it is satisfied, it becomes greed. But when the anger comes, what will happen? What we do, we ourselves do not know. Right? Bewilderment takes place. That means buddhi nasho. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Pranashyati means loss. There will be a great loss. Okay. So, first answer for the first concern, compassion. The answer is given from, in fact, it is not 28. It is from 2.12. Oh, sorry. Answer is 2.11. Correct. Answer is 2.11 to 2.30. Nature of soul. Oh, Arjuna, you are not going to kill the soul because soul is eternal. It cannot be killed. We can't cut into pieces with a weapon. Na dahati pavakaha. Okay, so Krishna tells, don't worry about this material body which is perishable. Then he said, there is no happiness. If you are killed, you will come to my abode, you will be happy heaven. If you are saved, that means you win. You will rule this kingdom, happiness, and there is no sin in bhakti. When we do akarma, what is akarma? One line I will tell today, tomorrow we will learn. Akarma is all the activities which we perform for the pleasure of the Lord. So when we do activities, only keeping Krishna in the center, those activities will not bind us. So there is no sinful activity at all. So whatever you do. Simply you say, Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. That's all. That is all. It will not bind you. So there is no sin, Arjuna. There is no, see, this I would like to talk about. Destruction of the family. We missed it. Krishna is telling so beautifully. He is explaining. And Prabhupada, if possible, 45 and 3.24. Purport you all read. 3.24 purport is a very nice purport. In that verse, there is one thing known as Varna Shankara. What is Varna Shankara? That is, we saw, the progeny. That illegal progenies will be developed. Arjuna is saying. So, Prabhupada has said in one of the lecture that Krishna is asking Arjuna, oh Arjuna, if you, as you say, you want to run away to the forest, okay, run away. Leaving the kingdom in Duryodhan's hand? What do you think? Duryodhan will take care of this Varnashrama? Because Duryodhan, she called Draupadi to that Sabha and told Dushashan to disrobe her. That Duryodhan, do you want to leave the citizens in the hands of Duryodhan? And do you think he will give protection to them? It's such a wonderful, what an analogy you see. So, Krishna is telling Arjuna that only. No worries. Varnashrama, sin or punya, papa, all these things are, if one has to go through because of his karma, one has to go through. But you don't worry about this Varnashrama, because even if you are killed or if you lose, if Duryodhan becomes the king, then also this Varnashrama dharma will not be followed. So in later chapters, we will talk about what is this Varnashrama. Very clearly in many chapters it is explained. Okay. So the last verse, that was the indecision. So here the Lord says, there's nothing to decide. Get up with the determination. Nishchitaha visano. Get up and fight with determination. Go and fight for me. This is what Krishna is saying. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Mataji's, Prabhuji's, thank you so much for patiently listening to me for the past 1 hour. Any doubt, please share your realization. If you have, your own realization or what you have heard, what you have read, but Acharya's book and lectures of Acharyas, you can share. Hare Krishna. No doubt. There is any question in the chat? Let me check. Oh, you have written, your slide is not visible. I didn't see that at all. I hope you all have filled in the attendance. See, attendance is a must, why I will tell you. You all might be thinking there's nothing must. Mataji, we are attending class itself. That itself great thing. Yeah, that great journey should continue, no? That is why we are requesting all of you to fill in the attendance. The reason being, Sadhu Sangha, yesterday I said, Shraddha, Bhajana Kriya, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya. Okay, so once you fill in the attendance, your details are there with us. We will help you to fill up, do the quiz. We will help you to continue the next second level. All the devotees will call you and assist you for fulfilling the formalities for doing not only class level, because for that you need to be, doing your quiz. So it is always better to fill in the attendance. Hare Krishna, I hope you all may have filled in.
Jai Shri Krishna, Mataji. I have one question.
Yeah.
Mataji, what is the significance of Hanumanji in this Bhagavad Gita? It's like if Krishna Lord is like, we know, like he's He has all the powers. He is a mercy and all that. So, what's the significance in this? Like, Hanumanji, like, because he was with Krishna ji to help Arjuna, right? So, if you can just brief me out in
Yeah,
short.
yeah, Mataji. Actually speaking, Lord's expansions are in two forms, Mataji. Bhagavatam says Swamsha and Vipinamsha. So we will only understand in nutshell because it's a very vast topic. Krishna, he himself expands in avatars like Rama avatar. Krishna came himself as Krishna. That's why we don't call in ISKCON, like Prabhupada has explained in so many places that Krishna avatar is known as avatari. Okay, what do you say? There are so many types of avatar. Satyavesh, Avesh avatar, and for some specific purpose, Narsimha. Why was the Narsimha avatar why did it take place? Just Prahlad called. Prahlad told Hiranyakashipu that the Lord is there in this, what do you call, pillar also. Is it not? So, Rama avatar and Krishna avatar does not matter at all, Mataji. The same Lord came as Rama also, came as Krishna also. If you want, we can worship Narsimha also. If you want, we can be Rama Bhakta also. But why, as you asked here, Hanuman has said is that Seva Bhav, whichever Lord we worship, we have to be a Bhakta, servant. The reason is, what is our original position? You all remember this phrase. Jivera Swarupa Hoye, Krishnera Nitya Dasa. Our constitutional position, before we took this birth, we got into any yoni for that matter. We were all in Goloka with Krishna. Why we came down, what reason? Some little pride we got. There's some little enviousness. So the Lord told, okay, you go down. And we came down. Now you just remember one thing, why one more time in some other chapter I'll explain this. But now for some reason we have come down. But just when did I say dharma of the soul is to desire, I said, right? So dharma of our soul is also servitorship. What is servitorship? To serve the Supreme Personality of God. That is our actual nature. So we are not serving the Lord, but we are serving Maya now. We are serving our boss, we are serving my husband, children, all. That is serving Maya actually, because they are, of course they are Maya. Why? Because they are not permanent. Is it not? They all are again the creation, material creation. We all are made up of 25 elements that we will see later. But here to say that whatever we are, we have to get into that servitorship. There is no best example can be given for Seva Bhav other than Hanuman. Just now I was speaking about Navavidha Bhakti. You remember in that Navavidha Bhakti it comes Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Dasyam. Okay, so that is the
Okay.
seventh one. Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. So Dasyam. Dasyam is what? Servitorship. So we all should always remember that we want to be like, oh Krishna, make me like Hanuman, your servant. Hanuman, you ask him, oh Hanuman, what are you to do? He will say, I'm going to do Ram's work. Oh, what will you do after doing Ram's work? I will give it to Lord Ram only. That means for him, we know the story. Sita told once Ram likes the sindoor, he full body he has sindoor. Sita once said, no, I live in Lord's heart. So Hanuman opened his heart to see whether Hanuman is living, whether Ram is living in Hanuman's heart or not. That kind of so innocence is there in his servitorship. So wherever Hanuman is mentioned, Mataji, we should remember that our original constitution position is Jivera Swarupa Hoye Krishneritya Dasa. So we should pray that, oh Lord, give me that Dasya Bhav like Hanuman. Okay, Mataji?
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Got it. And
Hare
second
Krishna
question,
Mataji.
Hari Bol.
sorry, I
Yes,
have a short question.
yes,
Like
Mataji.
Krishna, that Bhagavad Gita is spoken in like 2 hours 45 minutes or like in 48 minutes. I'm a bit, confused in that. Like it's spoken like by Krishna,
Yes,
Lord.
approximately an hour, Mataji. It was spoken in an hour.
In an hour. Okay.
Hare
Whole
Yeah, yeah.
Bhagavad Gita in an hour.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you
Because,
so much.
yeah, because Krishna did not tell the meaning and all, It was a
Mhm.
dialogue between Arjuna and Krishna. So Arjuna is going on asking question, Krishna is going on answering. That's all.
Okay.
So it did not even take an hour. Within an hour, whole Bhagavad Gita was spoken. Yes,
Okay.
Mataji.
Thank
Somebody
you.
else
Jai
was
Shri
also
Krishna.
asking about Jai Shri Krishna. Yes, ma'am. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Mataji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.
Prior to the last question, you said Krishna has many avatars like Ram and all. But and Krishna came as Krishna itself. So, but isn't Krishna an incarnation of Vishnu?
Yeah, we have to go back. Mataji, for the time being, you try to understand that Vishnu and Krishna. Okay? Krishna actually is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. He expanded first into Mahavishnu. Okay? So Krishna first expanded into Mahavishnu. Then Mahavishnu expanded into three Purusha avatar, Purusha, Vishnu. Who are they? That's what. Karnodakshaya, Garbhodakshaya. That and all we will again see in the rest of the chapters. So Krishna expanded as Mahavishnu. Okay, Mataji?
Okay, thank you so
And
much.
in fact, if you want, you can check. I'll give the reference later. Krishna has got 64 Aishwaryas, Mataji. 64 kalas. Okay. But Vishnu has got 60 kalas. Krishna has got 4 extra kalas than Vishnu. And that they are Madhuri, Murli Madhuri, and what is that? Rupa Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, and that love, that is Prema Madhuri. Okay, Mataji? Murli Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, Leela Madhuri. These 4. Nowhere we can see Vishnu in the, like having Murli in his hand. Have you seen any Vishnu having Murli in his hand?
No.
Definitely. So these 4 extra, that 4 kalas are only for 64 for Krishna. As we come down, 56 for Vishnu, Shiva, 50 for 60 for Vishnu. Like that, it keeps on reducing. So Krishna has got all 64 kalas. So Purna Purushan, Purna Parama Purushan, one who has got all Aishwarya is known as the Purna Parama Bhagavan. Is it not, Mataji? That is why Krishna is the Purna Purushottama. Clear?
Krishna is the ultimate God, means.
Supreme, yeah. He's absolute truth. This also we will see. We will take one important words and see the meaning every day one. Today we saw Jivena Swarupa Hoye Krishnera Nityadasa. Okay?
Okay.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Anybody else having any doubt? Hare Krishna. No? Okay, yes. And like 2.13, 2.20, 2.7, 2.40, 2.40 Nega Vikramanashosti. And 2.13 Tehinosmin Yata Dehe. 2.7 Karpanya Shopagata Swabhava. 2.20 Nainan Chintanti Shastrani Nainandagati. 2.22 is also a very important verse. Vansasi Jirnani Yatavihaya. Like the old clothes we throw away, wear new clothes, soul also takes a new cloth. That means new body. These verses, if you can go through, whenever you have time, you will really enjoy those purports. Okay, Panchakalpatrupasya Kripasindu Vaivachipatitana Bhavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Anantakoti Vaishnavindi ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Rama
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 Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Hare
All
Hare.
glories to Assembled devotees, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
Glories to
Mataji.
Assembled
Thank you so
devotees,
much.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Assembled devotees, Guru and Gauranga, Hare Hare Bol. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So I expect every one of you tomorrow, because tomorrow is the ABCD. A we are going to learn. Karma Yoga. Only after that we will be able to learn A for apple. So please don't miss tomorrow. Very, very, very important but easy chapter. Tomorrow, if you understand, doing bhakti is very easy. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chitra Mataji, for posting the attendance. Thank you. Mataji is not here, I think.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Bol. I'm ending the